Hey guys, Brad Daddis from CrossFit Supercharged in Philadelphia. Today we're going to talk about how to use a foam roller. I know a lot of you are familiar, if you've heard about a foam roller, you might even have one, but you might not know how to use it effectively. And you'll hear people like myself say how they couldn't live a day without one. And it's true, because I get areas where we get tight, that creates pain, and when we can release it, the fascia and the tissue with one of these, it does wonders for us. I recommend this rumble roller. It's got the spiky things on it. Not absolutely necessary, but if you're a little bit tighter than most in a sport like football, wrestling, mixed martial arts like we do here, something like that, comes in different firmness, all different types. We have one that's just round without the spikes, but no need to worry about that right now. Let's get into the actual routine that I do, all right? I usually start with the upper body, and then I go all the way down. I do this every morning, sometimes right before working out, sometimes after working out. It helps me a lot because I have shoulder injuries, back injuries, hip, neck, injuries all over the place from past sports, in particular MMA and things like that, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai. So, check it out. You don't have to do this whole routine. You might just be bothered in one area. It could be just your neck. So check me out on this. I do a little bridge, so I'm up on it. I go off to the side 45 degrees. By the way, I'm not a doctor, so check with a doctor before you do this. Don't trust me as an authority, even though I consider myself one. All right, now I'm just doing a little roll here until I find that spot. And you'll feel what I'm talking about. You'll feel it when you actually do it. There's a spot that I'm on right now, this point, that's where I'm going to feel some pain and all this stuff that we do, and then I'm going to gradually start to feel it release more and stretch out. And I'll usually do each side of the neck here for about a minimum of 15 seconds, depending on how bad I hurt that day in that area, or how tight I am. If I can't look to the left because I woke up the wrong way, then I'm really focusing on this side especially. On this side, I have my whole shoulder girdles a little messed up, so I really focus on this side. And I get knots. And I'm working it out right now. Good, after I do that, cross my shoulders, cross my arms here, because I want to expose more of my back. And I bridge over it, boom. And I'll get a little chiropractic adjustment there while I'm doing this. I don't recommend this if you are not in any kind of shape, all right? Don't do this particular one. There's ways to modify it, which we're not going to get into right now. So this is only if you're in halfway decent shape. Again, and I'll do this about, 4 times. Then I'll do a little ab crunch and just get that low back, the erectors and the low back there. But that's where the fascia is super thick. So what we do then is we come on our side 45 degrees and we get in from the side, and that's where it helps me the most. I can really get into where I have a problem where the QLs and the psoas meet. This does wonders for me. I'll do it on both sides. Boom. But I don't have to show you both sides right now. Then I'm going to get the lats, all right? This is a painful spot, I'm not going to lie. And you might feel some bumps in there. I'll often go all the way up to the rear delts, depending on how tight I am there. I do both sides. I do about 10 reps on each side. I go flat on top of it. I want one of these little spikes to go directly under my armpit. This is for you to have tightness in the rotator cuffs. I switch my legs like this, and now I just drive my weight down on it. Painful, but I'm getting that release, and I'm gradually getting more flexible for the rest of the day right now, just because I have that dug in right there, literally in the center of my armpit. Then I come on. I want this to go right between my anterior delt and where my pec, right in that space where they meet. And I'm here. Find that spot. I just do a little roll here. It's more just the pressure that's enough. Sometimes you don't even have to roll with the foam roller. And I would do that on both sides. For the sake of time, I'm going to just keep moving on. So far, we got the back, getting in from the sides, lats, rotator under here. We got rotators over there, and right in front here, especially if you have, open up the shoulders nice, which is great. And we did the neck. And we did the thoracic spine too when we were coming down on it, when we did that full length of the body. Now let's talk about the lower body, and this is probably what you'll see people do the most when they want to get the performance and that tightness in the glutes, which also creates, or is a cause for a lot of our back pain. Boom, right here, and I spend extra time doing these. The amount of reps, it's really, again, you're going to be able to feel when it starts to loosen up. And I do a myriad of ways, so I'll be here, but I want to get different angles. So sometimes I'll be completely on my side. I want to get every inch of the glutes. I'll even go straight on there. And I really focus on that. I would do both sides. Then hamstrings. I'm sure to get those too. Do 10 on each side, and then I switch. Then I go all the way to calves. And you can see, because I'm on my hands back here, I'm able to keep sufficient weight on that foam roller. A little bit of a workout in and of itself. I even get behind the kneecap there. And the outside of the calf and the inside, because we have different muscles within the calf, right? So we want to hit them all. Boom. Both sides. Almost done. Jackson, how much time we have on the video here?
6 minutes.
Okay, I swear we're almost done. You're going to thank me for this later. We turn over. We're going to get the psoas, the evil psoas that tightens up when you're on the couch and you feel like you can't stand back up. Because your hips, your psoas is just so tight you can't even straighten your body back out. This is going to take a while for you to learn to find your psoas. Think about 2 inches to the side of your belly button. 2 inches to the right of my belly button right now. I'm digging it in on an angle and I'll feel this pretty intense pain. It's where, it's right on the psoas, and it's hard to get, but I'm here, and this is where I stay the longest, to be quite frank. Sometimes up to 5 minutes. After that, I go up a little bit higher. Now I'm going towards the groin and the iliacus in there. Again, I'm not trying to geek out at you or act like I'm some kind of doctor, because I'm not. Do the same thing on the other side. Then quadriceps. Boom. IT band. And then I finish off with the inside. Get the adductors and all that whole area, especially when we're doing CrossFit or MMA or whatever it might be, throwing high kicks and things like that for kickboxing. We want to make sure we take care of that area. So I hope that gave you a brief rundown. Could have broken that up into 2 videos to not overwhelm you. Give it a try though, because I'm telling you guys, this is like, it can be really a lifesaver if you're in pain. Give it a try. Rumble roller, CrossFit Supercharged. If you're in town, come visit us. 21-day free trial, and it would be a pleasure to have you and to train you. www.crossfitsupercharged.com. Take care, guys. Have a great day.